Hello students, once again welcome back to English Grammar Classroom. Today I have made a video on grammar after a long time. Both ICSE and ISC examinations are knocking at the door. Today I am giving you all some sentences which are very common for both ICSE and ISC exams. Though this time in 2023 in ICSE exam you all are getting options in do as directed, but without knowing grammar you will all not be able to select the correct option. All the options would be very much similar to each other. Okay, so let us go through some common sentences in grammar. Okay, come on, let's start. My first sentence. Although Ramesh is poor, he is not dishonest. Begin poor as. Okay? You have to begin with poor as. You cannot change the meaning. Okay? Look at the question. Although Ramesh is poor, he is not dishonest. So you have to begin with poor as. Poor as. Now who is poor? Ramesh, isn't it? So you have to write it poor as Ramesh is, comma. You have to divide the sentence. Okay? So you have to put comma. Now, he is not dishonest. When in question, not dishonest is there, negative. In answer, you have to make it positive. Not you have to remove. When you are removing not, that means you cannot write dishonest. You have to make the opposite word of dishonest. That is honest. Okay. Poor as Ramesh is, comma. To separate the sentence, you have to put comma. He is honest. Next question. Raman was most interested in music. Begin nothing. Okay. Now most interested is superlative degree. Okay. Now you have to make it comparative. Okay. Because superlative cannot say superlative while making answer. Okay. So look, I have done it in this way. Nothing interested Raman more than music. Okay. Next. I have to be a pilot. I have wanted to be a pilot for a long time. Okay, that is my interest is pilot. And you have to write, not write, you have to use ambition. So it's my ambition. Okay, you will not use the word have wanted because you have to use ambition. Look, I have used it in this way. It has long been my ambition to be a pilot. Okay, remember, you cannot change the meaning. Okay. Next question. He managed to pay off all his debts as well as make a big profit last year. Begin not only. Now look, whenever there is not only, after not only you have to use helping verb. Now this sentence, he managed, it is past tense. Okay, it's past tense, so you have to use did. For example, in perfect tense you have to use has, have, had. Okay. As it is past tense, you have to use did. Not only did he, after did, he, the subject. And I hope you all know that after did, the verb is in present tense. You cannot use the second form of verb. So, not only did he manage to pay off all his debts, but also, whenever not only is there, but also you have to put, but also made a big profit last year. Okay, let's go to the next sentence. My brother has a heavy build, yet he's quite light on his feet. Okay, it means that he's heavy build, he's heavy. Okay, so in spite, so how will you write? In spite of his heavy build. Okay, in spite of his heavy build means in spite of my brother's heavy build. Okay, in spite of his heavy build, comma, this my brother, you have to use it in second part, not in first part. Okay, my brother is quite light on his feet. As I am using the word in spite, you cannot again use yet. Okay, both joining words cannot be used together. Okay. Next, this is all I know of the case. Beyond means beyond that I know nothing of that case. Next, both Geeta and I walked halfway through the film. Means both Geeta and I, we both did not watch the film. Okay. So Geeta worked out. You have to begin it in this way. Geeta worked out halfway through the film. Okay. Geeta worked out halfway through the film and so did I. Okay. Because even I went away, no. So, you have to write the sentence in this way. Geeta worked out halfway through the film and so did I. Next, no sooner did I lift the load than I felt a pain in my back. hardly. It's a very common sentence. Whenever hardly is there, you have to use the word had after that. Okay. Then no sooner did. These three words will be removed. Instead, you have to use hardly had I. After that, the subject I. After her had, the verb is used in third form. So look, lift would become lifted. Hardly had I lifted the load, comma. In no sooner we use than in the middle, and in hardly we use the word when. Okay, so look, I have used here hardly had I lifted the load, comma, when I felt a pain in my back. Next, if there is one habit I cannot bear, it's smoking. So you have to begin with I can. That means I can bear everything, isn't it? Every habit except smoking. Okay, or you can also write I can tolerate every habit except smoking. Next, Shyam invited me to visit him again. Okay, now look, you have to begin with Sam said, then quotation. Quotation means you have to write in direct speech, isn't it? Shyam said, quotation, you must visit me again. Okay, in indirect the question is given, the answer you have to write in direct speech. Clear? Next, unless he is fit, he won't play next month. Okay, P is not typed here, actually it is P. Okay, Play. Okay, P is not typed, just typing mistake. Okay, you have to begin with his playing. Okay, his playing next month depends on his fitness. Next, it was reported that a crowd was gathering in the hospital. Now we have to begin with crowd. Look, it is the subject here, a crowd is the object here. When you have to begin with the object, when object becomes subject, it means you have to change the voice. Okay, you have to make it passive voice. As it is past tense, you have to use the helping verb was. Okay, simple past. Okay, a crowd was reported to be gathering outside the hospital. Next again, every time Rahul visited Sunita, he brought a bunch of flowers. Again, the begin should be Rahul, not Raj. Okay, Rahul never. Okay, I have typed here Raj instead of Rahul. It's a typing mistake. Rahul never failed to bring a bunch of flowers when he visited Sunita. Clear? It is a positive sentence. Positive sentence becomes negative. You cannot change the meaning. Okay, look, every time Rahul visited Sunita, what he brings? He brought a bunch of flowers. So look, in negative, how will you write? Rahul never failed to bring a bunch of flowers when he visited Sunita. Clear? Up to this much. In my next video, I am going to bring something new. Until then, goodbye.